video, we're going to be talking about rogues as a wilderness slayer assignment. So I've done this task a few times, and I think it's a pretty crappy task, honestly. It takes a long time to get to them, and they have bad drops, and you're susceptible to dying to PKers, and there just isn't really like a whole lot of benefits to it. However, if you don't have the points to skip it, or if you just want to do it to learn about it, whatever the reason might be, I will show you what you need to know about doing this assignment. So as usual, I've got my handy dandy notebook here, or notepad, and hopefully I'll remember to shut it down later on in the video, but in all likelihood that probably won't happen. So first things first, there are two locations. Obviously we're doing this in the wilderness for our wilderness slayer assignment. One is southwest of the mage arena, which I will show you real quick, and the other one, which is the main one, is the rogue's den, which is the far northeast of the wilderness. So when you get to the den, there are two levels of rogues, the level 15s and the level 135s. I really don't recommend killing the 135s because, I mean, maybe if you're like 99 defense and for some reason you're doing wilderness slayer, then fine, you can probably kill them. But they take a really long time to kill, and the drop, again, like they don't drop anything that makes it worth it, and it just makes your task take forever. And you're better off just killing all the level 15s so you can move on to the next task. That's just my opinion, of course. So they are not aggro, which means they're not AFKable, unless you're doing the 135s and you want to like round them all up and then like pray melee, and then you can AFK that if you want. You can cannon. I have footage which I will try to put in right here, and it doesn't work well at all, and you're running all the way into like level 55 wilderness with cannon and cannonballs. It's just not really recommended, but just for the video and for the information, I ended up doing it. Again, not recommended. The emblem rate. So the low levels drop it 1 out of 146.5. I don't even know how the 0.5 makes sense, but there you go. And the higher levels, 1 out of 90. They are weak to magic according to the wiki, and they attack with melee. So given what we know, you have a few options in terms of killing. The recommended option is to just take something like, if you're high enough to wield something like a dragon scimitar, you definitely want to just bring something that can kill level 15s quickly. That's my suggestion, as well as cheap armor that also gets the job done. That's obviously up to interpretation for your level and anything else that may apply. So I recommend using melee, but you can use magic if you want. That will be slower, unless you just don't have any melee skills, then that's fine. You can also use range on the 135s, which I'll show you. I guess I'll show you how to do that too. But you can safe spot them behind a few different spots. The main one that I was using is behind. Sorry. Is behind like there's a little like stone circle for like a fire pit thing, but whatever, I'll show you that when I get there. If you're killing the 135s, you want high melee defense, or range bonus armor if you want to safe spot, and there's also the option of just like bringing prayer potions, but again, if you have the possibility of getting killed, you don't want to be holding on to like 10 prayer potions at 10k each. That's obviously not good to lose. And armor is just not that important versus the level 15s because they're level 15. That's pretty obvious. And inventory setup, you want energy or stamina potions. So I've got 5 energy potions. I just grabbed 5. Just seemed like an okay number. And a knife, just for getting through the web. And food in case someone tries. Well, if someone tries to attack you, you're probably going to die because there isn't much escape up there. But for killing the rogues, if you get hit, if you do like have to run all the way south to teleport and need to tank something, then yeah, bringing food is fine. Actually, another recommendation is that you might want to bring a Ceradome and Brew and Super Restore in case you do get, like, say you get like 2 emblem drops or something and you really want to get out of there and you do run into a PKer, then it's definitely like an okay idea to have some good tanking supplies. I didn't really think about the fact that you might get emblems, so that's my bad. But other than that, the last thing you probably want is a teleportation device that will allow you to teleport above level 30 or above level 20, because, well, I mean, you can run all the way west back to the whatever this thing is, the lever in the wilderness, but that's kind of like, that's definitely more risky than just running south and teleporting. So if you do get a drop, I would say just bring something like a glory or a grand exchange or a ring of wealth teleport, and yeah, you can just use that at level 30, which is like pretty fast. So I'm gonna run to the first one and show you how to find. Ran away from him, but he just needed me to cut it. So now we're running northeast like I showed you on the map. You can run above or below this thing, doesn't really matter. Above is probably safer from PKers. Apparently not safe from scorpions, however. So this is where the Chaos Elemental can hang out sometimes. So again, just keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna be real sad if this guy tries to kill me. He doesn't. So this is the den. The best place to kill them that I've found is in this main room, because you can find there should be like 3 or 4 of them that you can attack from there. Now, this is where you can range them or pray melee if you want to go that route. You can just do it behind this skeleton. See? So this is, you know, they're 126 HP, and I'm like 79 range. And, you know, this isn't very fast. You can only kill one at a time, unless you bring your cannon. But even then, the cannon isn't very efficient because it spreads them out so much. And again, they're just such high HP that it takes so much time. Oh, great. Well, there's just another reason why this task kind of sucks. Hopefully, you understand everything there is to know about that rope task. I'm gonna try to pull up on the map the exact place that you should be killing them with melee. Oh, it's Rogue's Castle. So I died going up the stairs right here. Like, I was ranging right here. This is where all the level 136s or 35s or whatever they are. This is where they hang out. But if you just want to get the task done quickly, you want to go around how I went, and hopefully you don't die, and you just go straight through this door, and then there's one guy that hangs out in here, and then there's 2 or 3 that hang out in here, and you just keep killing them, and yeah, it's super easy. Hopefully you don't die like me, but that's why we just bring armor that we don't care about, because people are pretty ruthless in the wild. They don't really care if you have anything worth killing for, they just want to kill you. So that does it for this video. Hopefully it helped. If you learned something from this video, a like and subscribe would be awesome. I'm releasing more vids for Slayer guides, and starting a pure that is pretty cool, like wilderness themed, and there's definitely some cool stuff coming up. So if you're interested in that, or you just appreciate the video, again, just give me a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.